are the voters. So we do not need. Let's take the example in when Peter Kenneth was actually an online presidential candidate. What happened? So we need to take this thing to the ground. Let's listen to what the ground is saying. In online, you can have different opinion because some of us, we are very close to political elites that we want to be president, so that again, individual interest we have within the internet. I've seen it very many times. So we don't need just to confront people because you at one point you are an activist, or at one point you are doing one or two things. No, we need somebody who are tested, tried. Matiang'i has been tested, tried, and successfully control the ministries that actually he held. So thank you very much, Peter. I urge all the people in this platform, let's all support Matiang'i. If then Matiang'i declare that he wants to be the president, let's not remain behind. All of us, the total of 8198 people on this platform, we are actually the correct trajectory towards liberating our country. Young generation, the Matiang'i is the only candidate who will liberate this country to the next level. Thank you very much, Peter.
I like that, Komudo. Liberate. Geodesic. I see Professor Kibuda Kibwana is here with us. Shout out to you, Prof, as well, for being here with Geodesic. Are you of the same school of thought with my guy Obel Subut that Matiang'i will liberate us?
Vivi Mavo.
Pause on
Me, I think I'll go a little bit reserved with that idea. Kwa sababu basically we all know Matiang'i, hakuna mwenye ajui Matiang'i. Wanasemanga mgala muwe lakini haki yake mpe. Yeah. He did a good job being in the ministries, education and the interior, though interior ilikuja kakua controversial at the end of the day. So, going by that, I think I'll be a little reserved at the moment, unless it's the last option we have, because right now we are in a stage like our country is in a mess. The education system is in disarray. We have like the health system, nobody even knows what is happening, even the CS themselves. We have like a runaway corruption in every ministry, even the county levels. It is very sad, very sad state. And keeping that in mind, we have like, okay, Matiang'i was good in some ways, like in PA. At the end of the day, he ended up to show us like how someone who is corrupted or influenced by somebody can actually act. Because when he came and become political and started taking sides it became messy on his side, and he started acting very weird, and we all know the likes of the Kinjakoma brothers and so and with the state that we are currently, I don't think we need like we are in a train that is overspeeding. The driver is just there smoking on a cooler job and a captain. And basically, we don't need somebody mwenye ataweka brake ama ataweka reverse, because all of us will just die. Because that's what I think about Matiang'i. Because the same action and reaction force, they are the same forces but equal, and they go on the different sides. So we need, what I will go according to me is we need a sober mind. We need somebody who will just say, hey, kila mtu amechizi, everybody mad, everybody is angry, kila watu wamekasirika. But now we need like a little sanity. Let's bring, I understand there's a problem and something like that, but please let's tukae chini, let's talk about, let's have a conversation with each other, because at the end of the day, when we have like a working judiciary, we have a working legislature, we have like working laws, people who follows the constitution to the letter. I don't think anybody will have a problem with working with that. Because right now, it's like we are looking for a savior. Nobody is coming to save us. We should keep that in the back of our mind, because the problems that we have right now are just a symptoms of a very big problem. We have like a death burden. Kuna madeni mingi. And that's it affects kila kitu. It affects government efficiency. It affects everything. And then we have runaway corruption, which in a complicate manner even more. So we need someone who will straighten up the institution. Will like even the likes of the police will just say, okay, we know how controversial this department has been, but now, what does the law say? What does the constitution say? How should you act with the citizens? You know, uh, when we follow laws, at the end of the day, things will get right. And when things get right, you don't have to worry about a certain person doing something that is against something, because at the end of the day, you know, uh, you'll have to face the consequences of what you did. And when we have like a working system like that, now we can now come later and talk about very controversial people. But we need a sober mind. We need somebody who will calm people down. We need somebody who will have a sober conversation with everybody. Because what we have in the ministry, like education and let's say health, is because we have a government doing something and the people don't know. Or the people have not been educated that much, then they don't know. And we have like now people are angry because the government is pushing things that they are not aware about and things like that. And at the end of the day, we'll need someone who will just, bring sanity to Bate. We That's what I think. And at the end of the day, we we have also to consider the fact that this election, the coming election, might be decided partly, a larger percentage will be decided by the younger generation, and that's a very big problem that this government cannot solve, and it might not be solved maybe in the another a very it will take some time to solve it, because it keeps on expanding each and every day. We have unemployment issues. We have uh, youths who cannot even find like opportunities to do whatever they studied or something like that. So keeping that in mind, I think there's a lot we have to think about. Yeah, some youth might prefer Matiangi because of the hardcore, but I'll go with what Western said. I don't think he will come and now run rogue and arrest the likes of William or something like, or those other corrupt leaders. They won't do that because we all know about the Ruaraka land scandal. So at the end of the day, it's already tainted. Don't The corruption won't go away. It will just be like Meleta Duve PIA just clean things up. So we need someone who will use the law themselves to follow people up, if that's what we really need to fight corruption. So the likes of Tata and even Kibwana and Maraga, they have not even stated if they'll run, but I'll personally, I think I'll go for those if they will decide any of those. But then if it goes ikienda ikuwe that the only option to konai ni Matiangi, then I mean that's because at the end of the day we have to lazima tutoe must go. So so how did I achieve PP? Thanks, Mazi.
Asante sana Geodesic for that submission. Naona jamaa wa physical education anaitwa Japuonji, jamaa wa gym. How are you doing? Japuonji.
Hey, Peter, how you doing?
Physically fit. I am well. I am not physically fit, but I am trying.
So, okay, I was just doing, today is Monday, International Chess Day, and thanks for the speaker. Mine is just, hey, Ajoga, stop laughing. What up, check? Oh, where do I start? I've been listening to Weston and all of you, and this is a very good conversation. So, who is Matiang'i? Matiang'i is one guy, is a no-nonsense guy. And if I was to bet between Matiang'i and Ruto in a boxing match, leave alone politics, I think Matiang'i will win. That guy is no nonsense, and there's a reason they fear him, you know. So Matiang'i had intelligence as one of the last interiors, and he was attending those minutes. So the reason I think he wants to come back is because he knows what it takes, and he has what it takes. And as much as we like Omtata, I just changed my mind a few minutes ago after listening to a lot of conversations and going through his and the rest. Obel, stop laughing. So what I'm trying to say is, if I had the choice of Kalonzo to me is soft. He cannot face these guys head on. If I was to pick someone like Raila, his old guard is going home. We know that. If I was to pick Maraga has not even, spoken about his interest. We don't want to push someone. At some point, people used to say that maybe hata Raila atakangi kuwa president. Sisi tunamsukuma. Hiyo kitu ilikuja ikapass. Sometimes inakuanga ukweli, Me, I think when ni ukweli. This guy anaendaga election, dia lose, aingie kwa government because he's been in all governments. Having said that, we don't want to repeat those mistakes, the history. Kupush mtu mwenye hajashow. As we speak now, how many people have shown interest to go against Ruto? Honestly, watu kama Wanjigi hawaja declare interest. Hao ni last minute, wale watu wanatafutanga coalition. Watu kama Peter Kenneth saizi wako missing, wako raised. They will show up last minute. We are expecting them. Kuna watu like I'm sure 100% akina ODM wataeka mtu, but not Raila. But Kalonzo cannot withstand Ruto. Me, I'm telling you, honestly speaking, that guy is quite soft. Hata ile time yenye Miguna alikuwa anapisha baba, sio, this is the same guy alijificha. I'm not saying in a bad taste, but si alijificha ama. Okay, having said that, let's look at people like Martha Karua. Martha Karua has a tainted history here and there. He can serve. He's a no-nonsense woman, we know that, but I will not bet on her 100%. But in the Matiang'i administration, she can serve, okay? Who else was there? Matiang'i, Maraga. Omtata is good. But see, there's something I'm reserving for Omtata, He's like 50-50. One leg, he wants to join he wants to join the Gen Z and post his candidature. And then I just landed upon a video of his wife talking about the husband's interest, who is Mrs. Omtata, was talking about interest of Oki Omtata wanting to vie for presidency. You see, you don't take things like presidency as a joke. I mean, I'm not saying the wife. I have nothing against the wife, but you have to. This is serious business. He needs to step down and tell us, this is the time, guys. This Ruto sio mtu wa kucheza cheza nayo hivi, Ruto aliwaambia mnaonanga yeye ni mtu wa kucheza cheza naye ovyo ovyo hivi ati kama mjajipanga. And he used to tell Raila, mjipange mapema. Kama atujipangi this year, at least we need to have some information. Unaget? So if Umtata is going, let us know clear before this year ends. Asimame kidete na tuambie, I'm going for it. Si mambo na kutuma watu kujaribu kupima whether no. We want someone who is going there to stand against Ruto and face him, And the only also thing that about Omtata that is I'm reserved a little bit is about this guy likes going more the legal way, He likes going to a lot of court work, All this, he likes to go legal way to the, and sometimes as he work, sometimes we need to work with this Ruto with some unscoped methods, like we need to face him. Unajua mtu ukisimama na hivi akikusalimia hivi mkono itetemeki, you face him. Unajua we need such a leader. We have reached that point whereby lazima tuonyeshe Ruto we have someone who is a man who can stand with him. Matiang'i still fits that. Okay. We have heard a lot about Matiang'i and we have not even had enough. See, once watu wamejua Matiang'i anasimama kidete and he will be speaking, utaona zile vitu government bloggers watatoa. This is not all. Watasema everything. But as we speak today now, at this moment, my vote would go to Matiang'i as the first choice. And I would expect him to pick a team which will include people like Omtata and a few others, okay, of the same mindedness. Because remember, Ruto will 100%, he will field someone, and he's trying to do that. He will field someone to break the alliance, Because whoever will get the Gen Z votes will win 2027. He knows that. So if Matiang'i can attract the interests of Gen Z, because as someone said here, we need sanity. We need sanity in the government, Maze. Nothing is working. I work. Let's be honest, nothing is working. And we have seen how Matiang'i works, how he was walking around, like doing things, making sure things are done, asking other cabinets to stop saying it in the office, to go around and check the work, checking examination on the ground. This guy was there, and I admired his work, the other thing this guy was talking about, or Ben was talking about, him was just following the master's rule. Okay, that is debatable because sometimes you can resign if it's too much, but he has no, I cannot say that he has a lot of blood in his hand, that like what we are seeing now, like the 60, demonstrators that were killed on July 25th. But, you have always that choice. It's a choice to resign. Okay, you always have that choice. So we cannot give excuse that they did something because they were told. No, that is not excuse. Even soldiers as zingine usimama kidete wanakata. So as I wind down, I wanted to give you a quote by Napoleon. Napoleon once said, "The world suffers a lot, not because of the violence of the bad people, but because of the silence of the good people." So sometimes you ask yourself, who are these good people and why are they silent? Who are these silent majority? Because I would hate so much to see Ruto win in 2027, not because he's good, like Mo used to win, not because he's good, but because we are divided. When can we join hands as a movement and try to stabilize everything? Gen Z, we don't have a leader yet. I'm speaking on behalf of myself and me. I know I've been tweeting about things about Matiang'i and everything, but I have come to conclusion after checking all others because they have not shown interest. As we speak now, today, at this moment, my vote goes to Matiang'i, a no-nonsense man, and that is the trump card I think that we have now. So thank you so much, Pipita, and